Hi everyone, map 3250, Woof-Woof. So, I've been looking a bit on YouTube and saw some people playing this Surviving Mars game, and it looked quite interesting. So I thought I want to give that a try, and I have to admit I was supposed to launch the game and start it together with you, but the first time everything just went very wrong after a couple of hours, and then I tried again and everything went terrible wrong again. And then I found a video by Skystorm called 50 Tips to Surviving Mars. So thank you very much for that video, because I've been studying that a bit, and hopefully that should make sure that this time I hopefully get a bit further than the first couple of hours. So let's try and set the game up, and some of the things I do here is from his recommendations. So, mission sponsor, he suggests to use India. He does it out of what kind of difficulty bonus you get. I do it because I like that I get the medium dome right away, even though I get a little bit less funding and only half the research points, but I'll go with India. Commander profile, he recommend astrogeologist, which allows the deep scanning, meaning that when I scan the planet now, I don't have to do it again as I evolve my technology, so that's I really like. Company logo, I'm a Trekkie, so I chose Voyager in the beginning because it, well, Star Trek, you know. But after everything went wrong so fast, I actually think this time we're gonna use the Don't Panic logo. For mystery, he recommend any of the 3 easy ones, so I'll just take the first one. So we're gonna start with 3 rockets, normal difficulty, 7 billion in funding, research per soul 100, rare metal prices 24 million, starting applications 150, that's for when we need to send people to Mars. We get some reduced building costs, all this stuff here. So let's go next. Then we need to bring some materials to Mars to start our colony, and then again here I'm gonna do what he recommends, as we're gonna land in a place where there is water. We don't need this moisture evaporator, but we need a drone hub. Drone hub controls drones, and drones are kind of our workers who repair and builds and maintain everything, so those are very important. And also what I found is it takes forever to fill up a rocket, so we are gonna need a fuel refinery, so as soon as we find water we can start producing fuel right away. Then we need a rover. The rover can control drones outside the drone hub range, meaning that if you need to build something outside of the range of the drone hub, you can use the rover. So for instance, when you expand your area, you're gonna need more drone hubs, but you don't want to build the drone hubs within range of each other. So you could use a rover to build a drone hub outside range of another drone hub, and in that way expand your area. The Explorer can research anomalies. Anomalies is stuff you discover on the map, which can give you extra research point, new technology, different stuff like that, so we're gonna need one of those. Transport can harvest surface deposits, and the only surface deposits I have seen is metal and something called polymers, if I remember correctly. And you can use the transport, send it out and harvest those things and then bring it back to base. Or if you need to move some stuff from one area in your camp to another. This one is also because the drones only can carry one of each. This one can carry 30 of each item. So we're gonna need one of those. We're gonna need some probes to scan the area on the planet before we land for the first time. So let's bring some of those. Actually, I'm only gonna bring 2, I think. Then we're gonna need some machine parts in the beginning, and we're gonna need some electronics. And then we're gonna bring as many drones as we can. This is my first rocket. His first rocket only have electronics and then 4 probes and no machine parts. But what I found is I'd rather build windmills to harvest electricity than solar panels, because the solar panels doesn't work during night. And I need machine parts to build those. So, next. And he recommends we land on something called Sirium Beta, which is here. Because there's very low threats and a lot of resources. I had, in one of the previous tries I got caught in a meteor storm and it just destroys everything. And one of the others, I had a dust devil sweeping to my camp, and it destroyed also buildings, cars, so it really is nice you don't have that many threats. So that's highly recommended. So let's go to Mars. So until now I've really done what Skystorm recommends in his video 50 tips to surviving Mars. Thank you very much. First thing we do is pause the game. And I can really recommend you guys to watch this video if you want to give this game a try, because it's a game about managing resources, and it's a handful, let me tell you. So let's scan some stuff here to see what the area reveals. And these 2 areas I scanned here is of course because the previous 2 tries I landed in this area as well. So I knew that there would be something I need in these 2 areas. Then we need to set up our deep scanning, because now we only have scanned it. Now we can scan again for deep deposits, that meaning anomalies and stuff that are normally hidden underground. So we're gonna scan here, 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 just around the camp, basic. No, not this one, not this one. Let's do these 2, like that. And I'll show you a trick when we land to how to increase the scanning speed. So now we set the scans up. Then we have the research panel, and we need to start some research. And these, by the way, this is my 3rd time, and they all been different every time. So these apparently are random in what order they arrive. So I really would like this one researched. And subsurface heater, that's for when we have people. This is for when we have people. So let's take this one. And this one, and this one. But as you go through the map, you will discover new technologies and breakthroughs, so be prepared. You probably will go in all the time and change the order of these things. So now we've done that, let's see our resource panel. We have these fundings, this research per sun. And this is what we have on the surface on Mars. Right now we have nothing because the rocket is still up in the air. So we need to choose a landing site, and I'm gonna land my first rocket over here, I think. I need to land it in a controlled area. I could land it here, maybe? No? Yeah. Let's land it there. And then the next thing we can do is, because we have, with India, as you saw, we had 3 rockets. And now I've been trying a couple of times, as I said, so I have an idea what I need now. I need 1 more drone hub, that's for sure. I need 1 more transport to go gather resources. I need some more electronics to build some of the stuff. I need some polymers. And then I need loads of machine parts. And I need a lot of drones to help me control everything. So this is what I'm gonna launch. I'm already gonna send the next rocket on its way, and actually also the third one. And again, I need a drone hub. I don't need any vehicles this time. I need some electronics. I need a lot of machine parts. Trust me, you're really gonna need machine parts. And then I'm gonna need a lot of drones. And should we bring more electronics? I don't remember. If I remember correctly, the only thing the electronics are used for... let's bring like that. So now we have the next 2 rockets already on the way to Mars. We selected our landing site. We started our research. We started our scanning. So the only thing left to do now is actually to start the game. And let's arrive on Mars. So as you see, the rocket is coming here. A big whale-like creature. So, and we need to start producing some items right away. We have metals here, you can see on the surface. This and this. There's a lot of metals right here, and this is nice, we need it. So here's our rover. It controls right now 4 out of 8 drones. And first of all, we're gonna need some storages to so we can empty the rocket. So let's put in some metal depots, because we're gonna need a lot of metals. Some concrete, which we're also gonna need a lot of. Some rare metals is our export stuff, how we make money. We're gonna put in some polymers, some electronics, and some machine parts, and some fuel to refuel the rocket. And that is actually what we're gonna need here. So now we have our 3 vehicles. We have the one that controls the drones. Let's help them unload the rocket, because all the materials are still inside the rocket. We have the transport. Why not set up an automated transport route? You can click up on this one, say load resources, and we click in this area. Load everything you can harvest from this area and deposit out, unload it over here on where we put in our storage facilities. And then we have the Explorer that can analyze anomalies. And what I found out is the key unlocks new technology. And the eye is a wildcard. It could be new technology, it could be a research point, it could be breakthroughs. So let's do this one first. So now we actually have started them to do something. They already started emptying the rocket. They actually did harvest some metals. But we brought a drone hub. So let's get that one down and working. And I actually think I'll put it here. Let me think. I could put a drone hub here, but then let me think. I actually think I'll do it like this. Or what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. And for this we need some power. And we can't build wind turbines without concrete. And we can't do concrete until we start producing concrete. So now we just have to settle that we have to use solar panels in the beginning. So let's put in 3 solar panels and run some cables like this. And then we're also gonna put in a sensor tower. And the sensor tower will increase scanning speed in the area it's located and the neighboring area, and actually it will add 10% to the entire map. So if you have 10 sensor towers, you cannot, if you're more than 2 squares away, you cannot get more than 10% scanning speed from each sensor tower. But that means if you get 10 sensor towers, you will double the scanning speed on the area here furthest away from your base, and the closer you are to your base, the faster it will be. So the sensor towers are the way to boost your scanning speed. So let's see here, sensor tower, let's put one of those in here. And we're also gonna need a recharge station, because the drones are gonna use a lot of power. So this one is scanning, this one is controlling, and this area here is the area where it controls drones. You can see the rocket controls the drones in this area here, and the drone hub is actually gonna end up controlling drones in this area here. And I can tell you already now, everything we produce creates waste. Water, concrete, fuel, metals, everything we produce creates waste. So we're gonna need a lot of dumping sites. And I know from the last 2 times I was here,
analyzed. Milestone achieved.
There's nothing down here in this area, so I'm gonna put my dump sites down here. And that was actually why I wanted the drone hub to be able to control in this surface here. So we scanned an anomaly. Nice, we have some milestones we have to do. And we got some new technologies.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
So now we can research Moxie, so we create 50% more oxygen. And we can create moist evaporator, so we can create water from the air. So you see, if I didn't bring this from base, I wouldn't have been able to create water until I researched this stuff. But as I said, I knew we were gonna land in an area. We have water right here, so that's really not an issue for us. So right now we have power. This one is up and running. It's controlling 4 drones, but it's only gonna work during the daytime. And one day, by the way, a 24-hour period, they call a sol. And if I sometimes call it sun, it's because sol in Danish means sun. So sometimes I'm just reading the Danish word sol and then I'm saying sun, but what I mean is actually the sol part here. Now this is gonna stop working during the night, and I don't want these drones to stop working during the night. So until we have sustained power, I'm gonna assign these drones to the rocket. So now the rocket are controlling those drones, not the drone commander, meaning they're gonna, because this one doesn't require power, so now they can work 24/7. Brilliant, huh? And then when we get some windmills or whatever up and running, so we have power, we will assign the drones back to the drone commander. In the beginning, the drone commander can control 20 drones. I know there is a research so you can get it up to control 100 drones, and trust me, you're gonna need more than 20 drones. They're gonna be very, very busy. Also, what I would like to show is the details of everything. Look, if we zoom all the way in. Now let's check all these little fellows here. Look at the details. Isn't it impressive? And when you start building domes, I've seen from some of the other guys that playing this game, you will actually see the people. I have to admit I haven't gotten to the point where I have people up here yet. But you will actually see people who walk around inside the dome, going to work, going to a cafe to eat, going to the track to run, and it's really, from what I've seen on YouTube and what I've seen here in the little I played, it's really, really impressive, this game. And here we have 2 more rockets on the way, that was the one we launched before, and they are on the way with some materials. So let's hope they will arrive soon. Now, even though these areas are not in range, I can still already now start setting up buildings that then will be built when the other 2 rockets get in range. So for instance, this is concrete, and we're gonna need a lot of concrete. So I'm gonna prepare for when we get another drone controller to set up some concrete harvester like that. And that's not gonna be the only one. Like that. Okay, maybe I'm gonna take this area later. Yeah, I'm gonna start with these 3. They're gonna need power. So we're gonna run some power cables. Like that. Yeah. Here. And then from here to here. And I was about to do this dump site when I got disturbed before, because as I said, we're gonna need a lot of waste space. So, okay. Then let's hope we're not gonna build anything over here. Like that. That must be enough for now. So they can easily go from here over there. We have some water production facility. See, now this is have no power during nighttime, so we just have to wait to get some concrete so we are able to construct the windmills. So let's run a power cable from this one, like that. Power cable here. And let's run it up here, like that, and here. So now this down here should be able to run, and we're probably gonna need to run it from here down there also. And then we're gonna need a concrete depot close to the extractors, so the drones actually have somewhere to store the stuff. And now the sun is getting up, so in order to reach the area over here, start building, I'm actually gonna assign the drones from the rocket to the drone hub, and then when it gets dark I can move them back to the rocket again. And this one we're gonna move over here to assist.
To find out if there were any living organisms here. Well, now we ourselves are living proof of life on Mars. I guess that answers Bowie's question.
And now we have our next couple of rockets. So let's get them down. And the next one also. Let's land. Oh, by the way, this one is finished exploring. We need to start scanning the other anomaly here. And what was the tech we could research? Oh yeah, that was the water and oxygen stuff. and you can see we research only 100 per day, but there is a way to increase that during research also, and from the buildings you build, and there are various ways to increase that, so it will come. So now we'll soon get some rock, concrete on the way. We have some water production we need to get up and running, but I just want to start some wind farms first for the electronics. So let's run a cable out like this. I'm not sure actually if that's the way. I'm gonna run a cable out like this, and in the other two first try I did, I just produced windmills and everything, not realizing they need maintenance, and they use machine parts for maintenance, and machine parts is really something we're gonna need a lot of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna create windmills, but only each one creates 5 power. Each building uses around 5 power, so I'm actually only gonna produce the amount of windmills right now for which where I actually can use the power they produce. I'm not gonna have too much extra power, because it's just gonna drain my maintenance for the buildings. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windmills, so that's 1 windmill for the drone hub, 3 for the concrete extractors, that's 4, and then we have a water extractor here, life support, water extractor, so that's 5, right? And 5 windmills. So I'm guessing that's my priority right now. Then from the water extractor we need to run some pipes. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is run some over here to this place here, like that. We're gonna need some electricity for it, and the good thing is the power cables can actually run under the water cables. And let me tell you, you're gonna experience a lot of breakdowns and stuff, so make sure you make it possible for everything to run in 2 directions. So if you have a cable fault or a meteor storm destroying your cables, your power won't shut completely down. So now we have a water extractor. We brought a fuel refinery, and this needs both power and cables, and our rocket's up here, so why not place our fuel refinery here where we need it, like that. And now we already
composition of the debris collected from the anomaly site has proven to be an uncrackable riddle for our science team.
They were scanning the anomaly, so now there's a genius applicant available on Earth. Brilliant. So let's bring over here and recharge your battery. And this one is doing a little bit. Now we have 5 windmills, we have 6 buildings, so we actually have to make 1 more windmill. So like that, I produce them on a neat on basis that I'm actually gonna need them. So now you can see they're building away the pipes and stuff. We need some storage space for our water, and I'm gonna put it down here close to the water extractor. So each container holds 100 units of water. So let's put in, how many can we have on this, like this, 4, like that. And they don't need electricity, but now they're there. So we have another transport. It could start harvesting metals from over. Been a little bit slow on this. Start harvest over here and unload over there. And the good stuff about these automated, when the vehicles do automated stuff, they actually go and recharge themselves, so you don't have to think about that. And what do we have here? We are still scanning. Oh, it actually finished scanning this area and found nothing. So let's set it up to start scanning the next area. Oh, there was a meteor over there. Did you see that? Let's start scanning this area here. And like that. So what do we do now? How far are we on emptying the rockets? It's coming along. Now we just need some concrete, and we should be on the way to build that, and that needs machine parts is already there, and metal. So we should soon begin to start producing concrete, and then we can get our windmills up and running. And the little I tried the game so far is I found machine parts you're gonna need a lot of. Everything that moves, production facilities, windmills, everything that moves need machine parts for maintenance. And you're gonna maintain a unit every 2 or 3 sun. So you're really gonna run low on machine parts really fast. Electronics you're gonna need for everything like the drone hub. Stuff like that, you're gonna need electronics for maintenance. But since we are in the very beginning, we don't really need a lot of electronics, and I'm hoping we have started making money when I start to need more electronics. But we'll see about that. Then we're gonna need loads of concrete, which we have plenty of here, luckily, so that's not gonna be a problem. And we need loads of metals. We have metal deposit here on the ground, but we need people on Mars to extract that. So this is why these surface metals are really important in the beginning. And these we find by scanning the map. We find resources underground, above ground, and anomalies by scanning the map. So never forget to have something scanning the map all the time. And that's why also the sensor towers are a good idea, because they increase your scanning speed. So it's important to have some sensor towers. We actually also need a recharge station down here for the drones. Like that. And let's set up one more drone hub. So let's make it here in this overlapping area here. And I'll show you something clever very soon. I actually think I'm gonna make it here. Like that. And of course I'm cheating a little bit, because as I said, I tried this area here before. So I actually know there are no resources over here. So let's do it like that. So the good thing to do is have Universal Depot in the overlapping sectors, because then the drones will make sure the Universal Depot always is filled with all the materials you have. So the drones over here, when they need something, they just go to the Universal Depot and pick it up. And then when something disappears from here, the drones from over here will take it from your storage facility and fill the Universal Depot up again. And it can go both ways. So here we produce concrete. We can put concrete on the Universal Depot. The drones over here will then take it from Universal Depot and put it in our concrete storage. So that's a nice thing to have here in the overlapping sector. Like that. It should be there, I think. Yeah, it's within the range of the overlapping sector. So I'm gonna put one there, and I'm actually also gonna put one there because I know I'm gonna expand down in this area here. So let's see, I have to put it next to this power cable here. This area here should be okay, right? Yeah, it's in range of both of them. So that's nice. And then I'm actually probably also gonna need one here, because we have some rare metals here, and those we need people up here in order to extract. Well, I'm probably gonna put in a drone hub down here. See? And if I do it like this, it will be able to reach the concrete over there, the extractors, or the rare metals.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
And overlapping area. So I actually think I'm gonna put this one in there, and then I'm gonna need a Universal Depot here. And here I'm actually not only gonna put in a Universal Depot, I'm also putting in concrete, metal, and actually here I'm gonna put in everything, because this is where our dome is gonna be probably, so I'm gonna need almost everything down here. Let's see, how does this look? Yeah, they both cover everything. That should be okay. Sector scan. Oh, that was here. So let's get our Explorer down and scan this one. And the only thing it found was the anomaly. So now we're producing concrete, so we can start producing these windmills to make power. So now we can actually take these 4 drones over here. So they will start building this drone commander. And this is what the rover is for. So you can see this drone commander here is out of, it cannot build this one because it only reached in this area. So we can take the drone commander, go over here and control it to raise this building here. And if I remember correctly, we had a lot of drones on these rockets. So let's take these 11 drones and assign them to this drone hub. Now this is almost full. Let's take one more. This one. Now it has 20 drones, and it covers the area to empty the rockets. It can handle the concrete, the waste from the concrete extractor, etc, etc, etc. And actually this drone hub here can reach this concrete extractor, this concrete, and this concrete extractor. So now why not build some dumping sites over here? Now we scan this area, so we know there's nothing here we can use. So why not just create a dumping site over here? Like that. Like that. 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 Because trust me, we're really gonna need a lot of being able to get rid of a lot of waste. Like that. So soon we will start producing water, we will start producing fuel to send the rockets back to Earth. This one is doing nothing. So let's start. This one over here is the one picking up from there. So we need to make this one clear the remaining stuff here. And let's dump it over here, because as I said, at some point we're gonna need metals in this area down here. So we have no power over here, so we could create some cables to run like this. Probably gonna need some over here for this concrete extractor. And let's run it down here and down here like that. Yeah, and then here. Yeah, so we have a circular connection, and then we're gonna set up a sensor tower. We're gonna set up some recharge stations here for the drones, so they don't have to run all the way back to base every time they need to recharge. And then we're gonna create some windmills over here. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1 building, 2 buildings, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually don't need that many extra. I'm gonna put in 3, I think, like that. We have 0.3
Vehicle battery low.
power, but they are started to constructing the windmills over here, so hopefully soon this should not be a problem. And we're starting to construct power cables here, so we can get some power running. This one has battery, which is the one that's gonna need battery soon. It's this one. Okay. We just have to be on top of that. This rocket is now empty. This rocket is now empty. And this rocket is now empty. The only thing is this one has 6 drones. So why not take these drones? Come on. And assign them to this drone hub. Like that. So 0 drones. 0, 0. We have 20 there. And we have 10 there. Plus 4 from this one. So let's see what happens. What we need right now is the cables up and running.
Sector scanned.
Oh, thank you. Where was that? Ah, it was here. Some deep lying deposits. So how are scanning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could scan. Actually, I think because previously I was scanning random around the map, and I actually I think it was somewhere down here there were a lot of metals, and then I think there were metals because we're really gonna need metals. Let's just scan here and see what happens. The good thing is, as you see, because of the sensor towers, we already have a sensor tower boost of the squares next to the sensor towers of 300%.
Anomaly analyzed.
And then we have 275, 163, and here we only have 20. So it's 2 squares away from sensor towers. You only get a 10% boost for each sensor tower. So there you can, and you can maximum get 100% that way. So anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
Let's see what we got. We can make apartments. This one, see? This can increase the speed with which we research stuff. So that is actually gonna go first in my queue, or second in my queue, because this one I also would like to upgrade. So second one is gonna be that one. So let's see, how are we coming? Now nobody has power, nobody is doing anything because it's nighttime. The only ones actually working are the ones from the drone commander. This one goes by itself to recharge. Nope. I think actually I'm gonna ask it to go recharge. Let's see, like this, like this. Doopy doopy doopoo. And this is one thing I found with this game. There's a lot of wait time. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. As you know, I'm brand new to this, but that's just how it is right now. So we have a vehicle here doing nothing. It could load metals here. And I want you to dump it down here like the other one also. And now we are starting to have a problem with we don't have any more metals to pick up, so let's hope we start to find some areas with metals in them. And then I also wondering, didn't I create dumping? No. Let's just fill this area up with dumping site. Like that. So almost all the windmills are up and running, so now the buildings start running during night. See, that's brilliant. And we have our electronics, machine parts, polymers. And I'll show you in a minute what we need the polymers for, because we need those to build a dome when we reach that point, but we're not there quite yet. And the research, we're still finishing this one up. So now we have power on this drone commander, meaning we can control everything during nighttime now. This explorer has nothing to do, and let's park it over here for recharging. Like that. And this one, these drones here. Should we bring them down and build this one? Not yet, because no need to build it until we actually need it. So these drones I'm gonna use over here to help clean out waste from the concrete extractor. Now the metals are gone from here. Oh, sorry. You're supposed to go here. So why not build a concrete extractor here? On this one. Like that. And one. Like that. So, and then we need to run some cables to them, like that, and one from this one, like that. We have a dumping site. We might need a concrete depot, just for the drones to dump, so they don't have to run all over the map. This one has 10 drones, this one has 20. It says it has nothing to do, but you just wait and see. Then this one is idle. So let's park it here until we find some more metals. This one is helping out, clearing these. Actually, I'm gonna take these 4 drones and let's sign them here. So now it has 14, this has 20. So that's 34 drones, and that's all we have. Because now I can take this vehicle and park down here as well, like that. And here I'm gonna need a dome at some point. And I want the medium dome, and it
Sector
needs to
scanned.
be
Anomaly found.
within reach to control both extractors. You see? So I could put it here. That should be okay, right? I think so. But this needs water and oxygen. And the clever part is we produce water up here. Oh, we found some more anomalies. So let's take the explorer up here, and we found some more water. So let's build a water extractor up here, like that. And we're gonna run some pipes from that one down, not from that one, from that one, down here, all the way down here. So these pipes are connected, and then we just need some power cable. And I'm gonna run it in the same facility like that. The water extractor creates waste, so let's build a dumping site close to it, like that. I don't know if this is enough, but we can always expand it, like that. So now we also need water and stuff down here, but it's very long to run power and everything down here. So what we can do is we can build a tunnel like this, and it can carry water and electricity. So if I hook it up like this, it's connected to the water grid and the electricity grid, and in that way we will bring it to our dome. Clever, huh? So where should we put this one? If we put it here, for instance, like this, and then we do life support, run some pipes from here down here, and some cables. So now our dome will be powered as well. And I know there's no drone commanders to build this stuff down here. We fix that later. You go up here and park. So how are we coming? We have 20 in surplus of power. But we're gonna need 5, 5, 5, that's 15, but we still need, I think we're gonna end up having 10, 15 surplus of power. And now look, our polymers and machine parts. This one needs 24 machine parts to get built. And this one needs polymers, you see? So now I could take this one, go grab most of the polymers and unload them down here, so they're close to the dome when we start building it. which we will do as soon as this one becomes active. But I'm not gonna make this one active yet, because we still have a lot to build up here, so, and we still need metals and stuff like that, so. But we don't have anything up here that requires polymers. See, they all requires machine parts to work. So it's all machine parts and electronics, of course, for these two. But the only thing right now needing electronics are the drone commanders, and everything else needs machine parts for maintenance. So that's why we need a lot of machine parts, because everything breaks down all the time.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
That was a good anomaly. It gave us research points. So now we can take this explorer and put it down here to recharge. So now we research the one with the drone hubs. Can control up to 80 drones. And we are good on the way to increase our research points with another 100. And this one, deep scanning from probes, I don't care, because I'm just descanning from the surface, so I really don't think I'm gonna need any more probes. Oh, this one would be nice. We get a billion funding, so let's move that up after this one. So because that we are gonna need a lot of money, let me tell you. We already started creating fuel, so that's meaning the first rocket that came here will be refueled very soon. Or will start to get refueled very soon. So now you see this is under heavy load. This is under heavy load. So now we are really gonna need. You see, we need drones at some point. But because the concrete extractors, if they run full, they just stop working. So yeah, and we really, trust me, we're gonna need a lot of concrete. But we take it as it comes. But here in the beginning, now we are halfway from where I reached previously, because I just stretched myself too thin and ran out of parts before I could get rockets back to Earth. So right now we are just gonna play the waiting game. Didn't I build a sensor tower here? No. We're gonna need some sensor towers to speed up the scanning speed. One there. And I'm actually also gonna put one out here. And I'm gonna put this one there. This one there. Let's put one here as well. Like that. We can always destroy them if we need to. But the more sensor towers, the faster the scanning. And the faster the scanning, the faster we find resources. So now we have 268% boost, 400% boost, 372, 227, and now we are out in the area. No, 70 and 30. This is the area where we only can get. But we still have 10% boost. But this is gonna be fast. 400%. This one is almost done. And they are carrying metals and stuff to this one. And see, because all this we're building, the universal depots are empty. But slowly they will be filled. But every time they fill it up, some drone over here will take it to start building this stuff. See? So.
You're listening to Quantum Sonic's
Sector scanned.
Okay, no resource in the corner up here. So let's go on the next one. And then I should just to make sure, let's scan these two areas. If I remember correctly, I think there were some metals over here also. I'm not sure right now, but we'll see when we get that far. Let's put in a recharge station over here as well. And how are we doing? We have metals for now. We have electronics, we have polymers, we have machine parts. Luckily we have a lot of machine parts still. And we're constructing this one. And from that one we could actually prepare for the oxygen as well. By saying life support pipes. Where should we could maybe make our oxygen production over here in this area here, like that. So that's the Moxie that will create oxygen for us. And maybe this was not the smartest idea. Oh, 1, 2, 3 should be enough, and then some oxygen tanks. Is it on the like this? One, two. So our oxygen production will be here, and we need some power for that as well. So we're gonna run the power cables like that. But this should be outside. Oh, actually they might start building this stuff. Okay. The good thing about everything with the oxygen is it only requires metal. So it's very cheap to produce oxygen down here. This one has nothing to do. Let's park it up next to the other vehicles. So now when everything up here is built, I will steal some drones from this one. Or I'll probably do it from this one. And then building this drone commander down here. But we are not that far yet. Why? Oh, we need a bit of metal. And a bit of metal. And they need to transport it from here to our universal hub. And see, they're actually moving the polymers back up here. See that? Stupid, huh? And we have 21 power extra. All the windmills are built. So let's see if it's enough when these two concrete extractors comes up and running. That's the first one. That's okay. As long as nothing breaks down.
Sometimes I think about how different it is.
And actually what we could do is...
For example, if you weigh 125 pounds on Earth, you'll only weigh 47 pounds.
I will wait a bit
on
with
Mars.
that.
That's because the mass of celestial
I'm just gonna
bodies
concentrate on this
determines the
area up
weight
here for now.
on their surface. How's that for a quick primer on gravity?
is getting 400%, 300, 400. Yeah, let's see. So, do we have any buildings we haven't put up yet? No. No. Everything. And our research, how is it coming? Almost done. And that means when we get 100 more research per soul from this one, we're actually doubling our research speeds. So that means 1,000 research is 5 souls. And it's gonna take at least 5 souls to refuel the rocket here first time, as long as we only have 1 fuel depot.
Sector scanned.
No resources, okay. So how is this one coming? We just need concrete. And they are working on that very fast, or very hard, or whatever we should call it. Okay, this one is coming now. So let's just watch our power. Actually, I think we're too low on power because we have 3 solar panels. And they don't run during the night. So we are actually gonna need some extra power here. We're gonna need 3 turbines to replace the 3 solar panels. Because they go offline very soon. And then it looks like we don't have enough power to run everything. I forgot about those solar panels. That was annoying. But they'll probably be up and running very soon down here. We are producing concrete right next to them. So the only thing we need to bring from over here is the machine parts, and they are probably on the universal, yeah. They're on the universal depot, so no problem. They should be up and running very soon. And the water up here is running. That was actually quite lucky. I just got that one in range. Who is controlling? How are they using the dump site? It's outside range. And that's why there's no trash up here. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. So they're actually taking waste from this one and all the way down here. That's just a waste of time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build one here. Wasn't that in the area? Where did I put it? Here somewhere, I think. There. Yeah. Okay. So it's here. So I can go down to the rocket and down to the water. And then I will be in range. But I don't disturb anything. Like that. So that the drones don't have to take waste from this one all the way down here. It's just a waste of time for them running around. Now this area is in reach, so they can just bring it over here all the time. Perfect. And so far so good. And then I'm thinking again for the cables, why not run one up here and connect it like that. So again, double connections. Probably gonna need something down here as well, but yeah, see, we already created the oxygen generator, even though because it was just in reach here. Sorry. How's the refueling coming? Nice and slow. And the scanning is coming. The reason why I scan here is because I'm gonna build here. I just wanna make sure I don't build on top of something I need. And we still have enough metals, and we're actually gonna start to get a lot of concrete as well. And that reminds, we need a lot of concrete down here. So I'm actually gonna put in an extra concrete depot. I'm gonna put in an extra metal depot. We need a lot of that stuff down here. Let's put in an extra. Let's put in doubles of everything. Like that. 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 The only thing I'm not gonna put double of is fuel depot, because the fuel we're gonna need as fast as we're gonna produce it, I think. Probably also the rare metals, but right now this is how we do it. It's amazing this one still hasn't finished. 20 more concrete, and we have a power shortage. That's what I said. Damn, I forgot about that.
Sector scanned.
That's just stupid. Yeah, I know a cargo rocket, but I already used them. So goodbye. Priority is set from the. Yeah. I don't need that. Just a minute, I'm gonna grab myself a drink.
Quantum Sonics, the radio station with moving Martian music. I'm Joy.
And I'm back. So sun coming up, power is back. Building's not working, of course not, there's no power. No resources. Do. Luckily these are scanned very fast. So hopefully we'll soon find some anomalies and stuff. See, now we have the problem, this one is full. So it won't run. And what I found is I can actually take this one. Oh. And assist. So it should help empty these ones. And then I could take the other one and assist up here. And this is the place we're gonna need concrete most. So we ease the burden on the drones a bit. Because as soon as they're not out harvesting surface metals, we might as well use them for something productive.
Research complete.
Thank you. So now the rest should move a bit faster. And we get some new technologies. I'm actually gonna do this one just to unlock more out here. This one, it's gonna be nice. And hopefully we're gonna make these 3 run before the night comes, so we don't run out of power again. And how is this one coming? 4 more concrete and then we have a tunnel. And actually these vehicles, not the drones for some reason, but the larger vehicles can use the tunnel also to move easy from here and down here through the exit. So that's quite brilliant. And one thing I'm gonna do actually also is take this power cable and run it up here and down along the depot so the
Sector scanned.
vehicles can charge while they're unloading. Why is the power so low? What have we? It's the sensor towers. So 2 more might not be enough. How busy are you over here? Medium. So let's build. We have the power cables running here anyway. So why not build some wind turbines over here? Like that. See, we're already starting to fill a lot of waste. Oh, by the way, we did research the one with... Yeah, so they can now control 100 drones. Nice. Now this one is charging. See? Everything is done automatically. It's pretty nice. So let's see, when the solar panels fold up right now, we are in trouble. This one will be built soon, hopefully. Why is this one not? Oh, it's still charging. So, couldn't with the scanning soon be done so we can get some more metals? I think I'm gonna do like this. And then we'll see. So now it's night. Yeah, we are lacking power. Damn it. And the brilliant thing about the water extractors is they stop extracting water when we don't need it. So all these are full now. So we don't waste it. Like the power and stuff, if you have too much power, it just goes out in the blue. And the same with the oxygen. Now the oxygen is not so bad because it's not using resources. But the windmills need machine parts for repair. The oxygen only needs metal. And the same with the water extractors need machine parts, but when they're not running, I have a theory that then the wear and tear is not as fast as if they're running all the time. I'm not sure, of course, I'm just guessing. Now the tunnel is coming, and when the tunnel is finished, that means then we have power here. We might be able to actually run this power cable like this, so we could start having power for the recharging of the vehicles. What are you bringing? Only 4? That's not much. And of course we need some drone chargers down here as well. Like that. Ooh, but then I have another problem, because now when this come up and running, they will start to use power. Oh my god. So let's start thinking about starting this hub down here up. Like this. And then let's see, if I say pipe, we have a connector here. Right there next to this one. So let's run a cable from here to here. And then let's build wind turbine.
This is quantum sonics.
Like this, and we need a sensor tower and a wind turbine. Like this, and one more. We're only gonna put up 4. Should be enough. So then we're gonna think about building this stuff down here. So I have to borrow some drones. Medium, heavy. So I'm gonna take one.
Sector scanned.
2.
Vehicle battery low.
And 3 from this one, and move it down here like that. What is low battery? This one? Where's that? It's parked right on top of the cable. Why not recharge? This one is charged. Do we have any metals down here? Not much. See, now it's charging from here. Brilliant. Huh? And how is the scanning coming along? Nice. Up there. Oh, that should be enough. Let's bring it down here. So they can start working on that drone commander. And then we might as well start creating concrete down here as well. Like this. That. And they need power cables. Like that. And then we need some waste. So why not do it here right next to them? like that. I wonder if this waste is gonna be worth something at some point. And then we need a concrete depot right next to them, like that. Now this is running. So we take these drones and assign them to this rover, like that. So now you have 8. And then we're gonna need some metals and some, so if we move it up here, can it reach the concrete then? Almost. I just move it in here. And I think it can reach the concrete and these ones. Yeah. So now we just need some metals down here. And that would be nice if we then could find some metals. Yeah. Or I could just bring some from here down there. Could you please... Oh no, it's not metal, it's machine parts I need. Isn't it? I need metals also for the cables. Actually. Okay. Let's just bring some machine parts first. Like that. And then unload everything right there. See, they are actually so stupid, so they're gonna start constructing the dome first. Oh my god. If I get power, I'm gonna move it over here. So they forget about the dome for now. And how are we doing up here? We have 14 drones and 17 that has almost nothing to do. So why not take 1 and 2 and assign them to the busy one. It's still low, you're still not doing anything. So as long as it's low and those drones just hang around, let's assign them down here because they are the ones handling most of our concrete. Yeah. And the refueling is coming along nicely. And this one, yeah, now they forget about. So let's go bring some metals.
Pipe leak reported.
Like that. Where's that pipe leak? It's down here. But we need metals for that, so.
I'm stunned by the view from the studio window. If you look up through the thin Martian atmosphere, you can see our 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. Did you know that their names are Greek and mean terror and fright? Well, I hope this next song.
How are we doing on power? We're hanging
Sector
in
scanned.
there. There's an
Anomaly
anomaly.
found.
Thank you. No metal, so Now we're creating power down here. So this one, transferring metals. What was it? What does it require for this one? The polymers we have here. We need another metal. So why not set up a transport route for metals to no, actually we're not gonna do that right now. Oh, because we need the power cables right now. So that's what we're gonna do first. And then we set up a transport route to carry metals here. And look, he's taking the tunnel. And then he should be coming out here. Yes, it's working. Nice. So as soon as we have these power cables up and running, we can assign those drones to this hub. So that's power. We can do like this, and then it has 9. This one has 0. So let's park it up here in the cable. And this one, you're gonna resume your concrete duties. Like that. And then we'll see if we at some point will get some metal. We are not in a hurry with the dome. We need more stuff up here before that.
Breakthrough discovered.
Core water. What is that? Farm. That's actually important. Ah, there it is. Underground. Okay, nice. I haven't seen that one before. How far is this one? And then we need the farm. Let's do like that. We need that for food production in the dome. Where are the... Oh, they're working here. And we still have enough power to run these 3 buildings when we get that far. And again, we need some drone chargers. One there, one there, and one here, I think. I don't know yet. Let's see. Oh, and this one finished with the anomaly, so why not go here and recharge? Where are we scanning now? Here.
Pipe leak reported.
Sure. Where? Up here? But you're not busy, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's still not doing anything up here. I'm actually gonna assign it down here.
This is Quantum Sonics, and I'm Joy Garemican, your Martian host on the non-existing air above the hot crimson soil.
Oh, no. Good. There should be power enough to run down there. And you're still not busy? Nope. Strange. And we are soon coming up on the 2-hour mark. At 2 hours I'm gonna take a break. Hope that's okay.
Sector scanned.
And what was that one? That was here. The only reason I'm scanning down here is because I think there are metals down here. But I'm not sure. I just think there was one of these down there. it is repairing up there. See? And then drone is working hard to repair this up here from down there. Well, and the load down here is still heavy. Yep. But now you at least have some more drones to help out. And how are we doing here? Polymers are okay, concrete is not yet there. What are the scanning boosts down here? 60%. We need more sensor towers. And our research. As soon as this crowdfunding is done, we can hopefully we will have a rocket refueled by then, so we can bring up loads of resources. Yeah, we'll see. Is the concrete production here? Not yet. Again, because we need metals and machine parts actually. Strangely enough, they are standing right there. But they are so focused on this dome. Well, we'll see. I have no clue if anything of what I'm doing is correct. But I hope so. This one is still doing nothing. We actually have a drone here. What are you doing? Nothing. Please go down here and assist them. Like this. This is heavy load. Still very low. I'll take one more. Sign here. 19. This one is still low. Like that. Now it's medium, so that's okay. This one is heavy. Heavy. But this one is at least medium now, so all the drones should be working. Yeah. You're recharging. How much concrete? 168. We're missing 30. So I actually think We could stop the trucks from doing this concrete transportation. And then we could take this one and load up some metals and unload them down here. And then we see, where do we store all that concrete? Let's put in some more concrete depots here. One more there. And let's put in one here also. Like that. Yeah. So let's see if that's enough. And then we have depots up here. That should be enough for what we're producing now, I hope. And here we have how many metals? 77. So we can take 30 metals from here and move down here, no problem. And hopefully we will find some metals here. I really hope I do. We need 40 metals actually. That's probably also why this sensor tower hasn't been built. Ah, we need electronics as well. Yeah, there's no electronics here. And how about these? Still no machine parts because they're so focused on the concrete here. That's done now. So now they can start building the rest of the stuff. And why not create another concrete depot here so they just can drop it right next to the production until we get some more drones. Getting machine parts to them now. So we really just need some metal, and that is on the way there. Perfect. And how was it? Yeah. We could actually bring this one up and load some electronics and help them down here. This one is done, so let's park it here. And then we're just gonna make sure it doesn't take all the electronics. See, I need some here, so if I take 15, there's 7 left to maintain this one. That should be enough for now. So let's just take 15. One, 2, 5. Like that. Unload on this one. Oh, there is electronics down here. So, how much is left up here? Nothing. Where are all this electronics? Are they standing around here? Are they universal depots? Okay. Let's see what happens. Maybe I should just let the drones do their work. They're much better at it than me, it looks like. So, you're idle, you park down here as well. So, and how is this rocket? When this rocket is refueled, I'm gonna send it back to Earth, and then I'm gonna take a break. And that's also very close to 2 hours then, I think.
I'm Joy Goremican, and you're listening to Quantum Summit.
How are our research doing, by the way?
Bringer of war, better known
I think that would be ready when we are back on Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one actually we don't need because we are researching here. So let's take this one instead. Yeah. Why do I have some kind of idea? There's nothing I can do here that will increase my research. Nope. It is what it is. What do you need? You need some metals. And we need to find some metals for that to succeed. This one has the machine part I need, this one too, but I also need metal. This one has... it needs some electronics, it's probably on the way. So what we're waiting for now are metal. So I really hope I'll remember correctly when I say there should be some metals down here. Let's hope. How many metals up here? We could actually go grab one more load. And unload it down here. It needs 12. It's almost as if we can construct everything then, or at least some of it. We'll see what happens. There's a room for a sensor tower over here. Yep.
Cable fault reported.
Okay, then fix it, please. Where? Ah, there. Just fix it, please. And if I were a little bit clever, I would destroy this, because then I don't use metal for maintaining these three. And right now I don't need them anymore. And you are Medium load. Yes, always heavy load, I can see. And this one is very close to being refueled. And actually it is refueled now. So let's send it on its way.
Milestone achieved.
Who are posted here with us on Mars. Anyways, George says, John
And we have liftoff.
hope everything is fine up there.
See you in a couple of souls.
Did back here in ours.
It's pretty well
Be
done.
making it to the alumni meeting next week. However, I promise
So,
we'll drink for the both of you.
the dome is almost about to be constructed, and then we can bring in humans.
Well, Georgie, that is
So, oh, I just need to make sure that this one, when it's finished unloading the metal, it doesn't go grab some more. Now they're busy, because finally they have something to work with. So that's unloaded like that. Go here and park. And let's hope this one will reveal some metal. Okay, the rocket is on its way back to Earth. Yeah, that was the 2-hour mark and we launched the first rocket. I'm gonna take a break for a couple of hours, might go get some fresh air or something like that, and then I'll see you for when the dome should be constructed and we should bring some stuff to Mars. So map 3250 says woof woof, and thank you very much for watching. Until next time.